The Commonwealth's targeted financial support does remain a hot topic, with arguments over whether the support subsidies go far enough. Live to Jonathan Lee in Canberra. Jonathan, the Treasurer is really being pushed to increase the scheme for those who are still in lockdown.
Ash, that is correct, and there's certainly a lot of people in New South Wales in lockdown. We do, though, have this constant friction point when it comes to these welfare support measures. What's enough and what further needs to be done to support those who are currently doing it exceptionally tough? Now, the Treasurer has made the point in the past 24 hours that some 700,000 support payments have gone out, totalling roughly around $350 million. Bear in mind, that's taxpayers' dollars, money that invariably needs to be paid back by the taxpayers. I want to play you at home a little of what the Treasurer and the man who wants his job have had to say. Have a listen.
Well, our policies are never set and forget, and one thing that COVID has taught us is you don't never know what's around the corner, and you have to be flexible and you have to be able to respond to the changing set of circumstances. So we continue to assess all our payments, both business and income support.
We said it was madness to end JobKeeper before the pandemic ended, before the vaccines were rolled out, and unfortunately that has turned out to be true.
Now, the opposition seems to have a point of view here that JobKeeper should have been running in the background, dormant, being ratcheted back up when it was needed. The government's argument there is that that would end up seeing money going to businesses that don't necessarily need it, and its current system is far more targeted. It takes in casuals who didn't previously get the money under JobKeeper. It also goes to those far sooner. Some people getting the money as quickly as 40 or 45 minutes rather than having to see the money being applied for by the business and ending up in somebody's bank account. What's interesting here, though, is Matt Canavan is an outspoken National Senator. He makes the point that perhaps there is an argument here for more money to go to those people who are doing it tough.
Well, if this lockdown is to continue in Sydney, I think we'll have to increase support, but I don't think that a scheme based on the same JobKeeper program is the right one. So the original JobKeeper scheme had criteria based on your reduction in turnover. I worry that sort of blunt test would capture a whole lot of businesses sometimes who have reductions in turnover for reasons that are completely different and unrelated to the pandemic. So that's where I think we've got to get those design settings right.
Not surprisingly there, in support of his own government. Business groups, though, just want this thing worked out. They fear more lockdowns are still to come.
As a spread starts, we can expect to see lockdowns occurring. I don't think this will be the last, sadly. So if we can get the responses tailored so that if we're going in quick, we're coming out quick with financial support, then I think we can sustain it until the vaccine has rolled out to a fair proportion of the population.
Yeah, as they say, Ash, they don't believe it's going to be the last. We can only hope that would be the case. But this COVID pandemic certainly seems a long way from over yet. Ash.
Certainly does. Jonathan Lee, thank you.